the archers and deploy on the east wall with incendiary arrows.
For incendiary.
Hey, what's up? Lily Bear still at work. That is unfortunate. You should have told them that you were busy watching Fish's stream. I don't know how... I don't know whether you're planning to keep this stream on just quietly at your desk or something. Hey, Sterniskin. Have you done any of your battles yet? Six sets? How have you gone? Yeah, it is. What are you doing up, sweet? Up and down, naturally. That's GBO for you. What team are you running? You're doing your battles now. Will you not have time later? Wild charge on a Shadow Gyarados is always going to hurt. A lot. So, I'm looking at running... You've seen it in the title, the Drapion, Toxicroak, and Froslass. Oops. Yeah, no, that's what I want. I'm worried about a Marwile lead. I think that'll give me a bit of trouble, particularly if it's got Fire Fang. If it's got Ice Fang, I could probably switch in Froslass and that'll be fine. Alright, I think I finally got a good Brawler team. Oh, okay. What's in it? An ABBB. Okay, that's pretty good. A for coverage, I think, is the most important one. I switched my team, too many darks. Okay, so you've added in a fairy or two. I think for me, the best fairy to use is Marwile. Followed by, I think A-Tails is a little better to use than Azu because A-Tails does better against the typical fairy counters. Except probably Marwile. I still have some issue. Oh, so Sterniskin says I play Escav Toxi Fish, as in Quillfish. Double count is interesting. And you run AAB, so you're Escavalier first, then what? Quillfish is your safe switch. Lata Bit says, "Hey, how have you been living, homie? Hope you and all the homies have been safe and chilling." I really appreciate that. Good to see you. And been pretty well lately. How have you been? How have the battles been going? How has life been going in general? Lilybeth says, I kept everything. I just changed Sunnycast for Rainy and Whiskash for Ninetales. I don't remember the team off the top of my head that you showed us in the Discord, so you'll have to remind me here. You just took out Froslass. Okay. Okay. That's interesting, because Froslass does pretty well against Mandibuzz. It generally loses still, but like Air Slash Mandibuzz, it actually does quite well. Yeah, it is Quillfish, right? And you use it as a safe swap. That's interesting. So, I guess what are you worried about? I guess an opposing Toxicroak would be pretty bad for you. But then how much does the Quillfish Aqua Tail do to the Tox? Yeah, it's looks like it's pretty hard for Quillfish. It does win all the 2-shield situations though. And so if you do safe switch it and they counter switch with Tox, then you can flip that matchup by 2-shielding. And if you got 2 Poison Stings of lead, then you win the 1 shield. That's very interesting. And then the other thing you'd be worried about is a Wormadam Trash. Oh, you'd hate to see a Dragougie as well, but I only ever see Dragougie in the lead. Ooh, look at that. That's delicious. And that's with a 2 Poison Sting energy lead as well. I now have Rainycast form, Panto Ninetales, I'm assuming that is, Clefable, Gligar, and Steelix. I do like Steelix as a pick. And I actually really like the combination, the core of Gligar and Steelix, because you're gonna hate some water with that core, but Gligar is resisting the ground and fighting. And fire? Does ground resist fire? Lata says, always chillin', bro. Saw the notification and had to stop it and say what up. What time is it where you are at the moment? S/Mandy is fine for Froslass. Yeah, totally. Because it takes 3 more turns to get to Foul Play than it does for Froslass to get to Avalanche. Oh, and Goodra. There we go. There's the 6th Pokemon. Okay, so Goodra and Gligar are both going to hate ice. So if your opponent has any sort of ice on their team, then it's going to be a big risk to play those 2 together. Hey, Aura. Yes, I am live early because it is Go Battle Day, so we want to get in a lot of battles today. Skunks, Sizor, and Drapion everywhere, usually 2 on the team. Yeah, I've been seeing an uptick in Skuntank. I've been seeing Drapion a lot all month. All month? However long Halloween Cup's been going for. I had Azu for Mandy, but changed up completely, not even running that EXO Azu. I spent so much dust on... there will be opportunities. That will not go unused. It's not going to collect dust. 3, 4, 5. I believe that was 5 bubbles. I hope I didn't miscount. 6. I guess I need to shield this, don't I? What do we got? Mistimed that. Okay, so this is easily my best Pokemon against Wormadam. I have already forgotten what they had in the lead. It was the Azu. And the Azu has 6 energy at the moment. I should have shielded that. Oh, and the defense drop too. Oh, that's gross. No. I could potentially farm down, shield and farm down. I should survive a play rough. Oh, yuck. Oh, that's a big old rip. It is GBO day. Crowd, I should try to remember to play. I built a semi-XL Azu and then caught a rank 1 XL and shiny rank 4. Wow. So you spent a whole bunch of your XL candy already building that? How was your day? It was alright. I had work. Most of my work is at night. I have a couple of shifts during the day, and those day shifts tend to really drain me. So I come home feeling like, meh. And it's getting very hot here, so I'm pretty sweaty in this room. Thinking of turning on the air. In fact, I'm going to do that. Good idea, Sternuskin. I'm going to turn on the aircon. I'll be back. Especially with all these lights on. It's so hot. You can, unless they do that. So I actually played 2 sets this morning. So I kind of lied in the description of the YouTube video. I don't have 20 sets, I've got 18. In the 2 sets, I made a lot of errors where I feel like if I hadn't made those errors, I had the battle won. I feel like this is a team that can work, but it's got a lot of finesse to it. Still have enough left, but not enough to build one of them, let alone the dust. How much dust are you on? Yeah, it is summer for us. Guy, etc. Welcome in. Joining us on YouTube. When's the best time to visit Australia? Well, do you like heat? Do you like hot weather, or do you prefer cold? Because Australian summers are just... This team really struggles against Wormadam. Yeah, it does. You're right. Froslass can do pretty well against Worm. If it's got shields. Okay, so we win all the 2 shields. We're going to go ahead and not bait, though, because screw baiting with a Froslass. And we lose the 2-2 there, so you are right, that does struggle a fair bit. What if we've got a, like, 2 Powder Snow energy lead? Well, I'm already having serious doubts about this team. That didn't last long at all. I have 600,000 dust at the moment. That's a good amount. Spent half my dust on some silk builds last night. Ooh, and are you happy with them? Guy says, I dropped a 5-0 in the 3100s a couple of hours ago. That is a good effort. Well done, mate. What team have you been running? Oh, it's Buck. So where does Guy etc. come from? I was hoping to... Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to shield this. I'm expecting Psychic. I was hoping to catch a Night Slash on the Sizor, but then why would they have thrown Night Slash against a Dark Pokemon? Yeah, let's go ahead and shield. I will use 1 shield. That is all I shall use. Last resort. Beautiful. Ooh, that still hurt. Come on. Thank you. Nidoqueen. Okay, so surely they're spending a shield here. No! Wow! That is nuts. Now, we're gonna have to shield this thing. We got in a Poison Sting, so we can burn its second shield. They used Iron Head. That is good for us. I don't know where their energy's at though. Whoop, there it is. So obviously an Avalanche will take him out. But we've got to survive 5 Bullet Punches and a Night Slash. Well, 6 Bullet Punches, really. Let's see how much this does. All of it. No good. Lollybear says, would you power up a Rainy Cast to 1479, partially XL'd? That is a rank 30. Or would you fully power a rank 400? Me, personally, I would not want to build a cast form until I had the candy to build the best one I've got. So I wouldn't want to build a rank 400 if I've got the rank 30 there. I mean, obviously the IVs aren't everything, but like I wouldn't want to spend those resources if there is already one sitting there. Cheng says coldish, but want to go scuba diving. Planning mid. Okay, so you're coming to Australia. What part of Australia are you coming to? I would say I don't know about like the tropical states like Queensland. They're probably different, but I would say for us maybe autumn. So March, April, May is the best time. The piano lesson experience says, "Oh hey, it's SF Zorts. Welcome, mate. How are you? And what are you doing up at the moment? You're American, aren't you? Or did I get that wrong? Come on, play. I want to try to snipe you. Are you at the same rating? May will be cold. You'll want a wetsuit to swim. Yeah, I agree with Lilybear. Zard, Gary, and Gengar in Ultra Premier Classic. Ooh, that sounds nice. Zard, Gary, and Gengar. You would hate any sort of electricity with that team. I say cold, Australia cold, but the water's still... Yeah, I guess our cold is like your nice summer's day. So I would say come during the colder months. Used it to get to Legend the last 3 seasons, run strong. Okay, there you go. It's a Dragougie and that Shadow Ninetales. Ooh, I'm trying to remember what that was about. Aura says it's a Dragougie and the Shadow Ninetales. This has to have Psychic or you don't do this. Apparently not. Last Resort still did heaps though. From a YouTuber I watched, the group of them had a map made for them and they listed everyone, then said guy, etc. without naming him. Yeah, that does sound good. And so you're like, I'll take this on. Zort says my brain went straight to guy from Naruto. I haven't seen Naruto, so I can't empathize with that. I'm sorry. Super effective from a Shadow Glass Cannon. Of course, your Froslass dies here. Yeah, I feel like Froslass is a little bulkier than we give it credit for, which is what makes it so effective. 1479 isn't far. It's not. If you do a Matrix battle of like a fully powered up one at your IVs versus where you can actually get it to and see like how it affects all the matchups, then that'll tell you how worth it is. Maybe if I walk a raindrop, I can get 10 XL before I need it. Possibly. If you power it up to level 40, you're a lot more likely to get XL candies from walking. It's 3 AM, just finished moving. Had to do all the cleaning today. Wow. How long did that process take? Yeah, electric hurts, but the only one you really see is Galv. Fire Spin Zard does fine then. Gengar gets the farm down. What about Ampharos? Do you see much Ampharos? Visiting Sydney and maybe some road trips to the surrounding areas. So yeah, there I know there are some good places to scuba dive around Sydney, but I couldn't name them right now. And yeah, that's definitely not a tropical area, so you're probably best coming during the autumn months. Dragougie and Shadow Ninetales was about me building new... Oh, gotcha, yeah. So that stuff you'll definitely get use out of. I am not in Brisbane or Melbourne, I'm in South Australia, so is Lilybear. So, one of us is going to have to go to the other. I've seen 2 Ampharos since Ultra came back a week ago. That's strange. I've seen heaps of Ampharos in my Ultra League. Like, I haven't played it since it came back this time around. But I've definitely seen a lot of Ampharos. 14 hours. Okay, I was assuming it was like a multi-day process. Are you just moving into a bigger place, or why the move? Where would you guys recommend? Still lots of time planning, so let me know. The places I'd recommend are all the ones that you're probably aware of already, like, you know, Darling Harbour. You can climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is a really fun experience. I've done that. I'm trying to remember the stuff that I've done on my trips to Sydney now. It's all a blur. I have seen some shows at the Opera House, which is pretty cool. I rarely build PvP mons without having a straight purpose if I won't get use out of them. I either build for a Silph team or because it's some kind of PvP staple. Yeah, I'm the same. I totally get that because Stardust is a premium and you can't go just blowing it around everywhere. Australia is very big, yes. It is the 6th largest country in the world by area. They underperform for the most part. I've been 2,800 to 3,200 during Ultra. They aren't common up here at all. There you go. I've literally seen the same amount of Luxray as Ampharos. Jeez, I have not seen a Luxray in PvP, I think, ever. Zortz is on Twitch now and says that moving 30 minutes closer to where I work. Yay for ending the commute. That is... I couldn't imagine how good that must feel. And all the time you must save. Like, how many days so how many days would you work in a year? Multiply that by half an hour. Well, an hour, because it's both ways. Whoops. And that's how much time you saved in a year. So this is probably going to be last resort. I've seen very few psychics. I wish it was psychic. I might give it one set with this team, a full set. And if I'm really not happy with it, then I'll probably switch back to the Aura team of, what is it? Nidoqueen, Mandibuzz, and Wormadam. Although that team doesn't particularly like Froslass, which I've been seeing a lot more of lately. Wow, we got that. Was not expecting that. Oh, now do we switch or just wait for this to go down? It's got a full Poison Fang now. Hey, Rob, what's happening? Have you just finished your sets? Oh, nice. So, I think that Golbat had fired 11 wing attacks. That's 77 energy. So I'm just not going to shoot anything from this. Because with the big energy differential now. I should have fired that Sludge Bomb. Yeah, I'm in a tough spot. I should have fired that bloody Sludge Bomb as soon as I had it. Avalanche still won't KO from here. They can afford to just straight Poison Fang. Yeah, no, we're losing this. What time of day is it? Right now it is coming up to 7:30 p.m. Son of a bitch. Zwireless is still high on my list to build, and Skuntank, but I still don't have anything decent. Zwireless I've found really fun to use. I can definitely recommend that one. 1:47 a.m. for Cheng. Buck says one of the Luxray was paired with Staraptor. That's a cool core. I like that. 9:48 a.m. for Aura. Got a meeting from work in a few. Made my day. Love teams like that. Well, that's like days worth of time. I know, right? Aura says, yeah, the Aura team. That sounds so cool. Nido Queen, Mandabuzz, Wormadam. There's that raid from Rob. Before Dawn is here. Hey, Dawn. If we haven't had a shout out for Before Dawn yet, can we get a shout out for her as well? Hey, mate. No time. Got D&D in and out. Okay, well, have fun with that. What's the Twitch channel? I thought it was only on YouTube. It's twitch.tv/PalletTownPvP on Twitch. You don't like the YouTube streams? We're trying to get YouTube a little more. We're trying to grow on YouTube a little more now. Twitch is fine, but we need a little more. What's the word? Traction on YouTube. Thank you, Aura. Yes, she does. So at the moment, I thought I'd try this team. It sounded good in my head. It's not going well in practice. We're 0-3 with it. 9 days. I save 9 literal days of commute time per year. That is nuts. That is crazy pants. 6. So they got in 1 Snarl. That Drapion had 6 Dragon Tails, so that is 54 energy. Maybe we can tank 1 Last Resort. I'm assuming it has Last Resort. I'm just going to go ahead and assume this is Last Resort. If it's Psychic, then boo. And well played. Can we make it? We can. Oh, gross. So that is 2 hexes. We're going to have to try and catch a Shadow Ball. Hopefully it's running Shadow Ball Ice Beam, because then it will go straight Shadow Ball. 3, 4... Oh, it's Bubble Beam. I'm gonna have to hope this is Aqua Tail. Alright, here we go. I'm trying catch, maybe? No, that's not gonna happen. I subbed on YouTube, it's just better stream quality on here. As in, the actual quality of the stream is better on Twitch. That's really interesting. Still no money button. I think we've got an exclamation mark tip command. Buck is already a patron. Which we super appreciate. Yeah, I know, right? They do heaps. Man, Drapion is a new favorite of mine. I love how fast he gets with it. Yeah, it's insane. The sludge bombs do so much damage as well. And crunch as well to the right Pokemon. I built a Shadow Drapion not so long ago. Have yet to use it, but it's so cool. I would like to build Shadow Drapion. I think that would be... That's probably better for this meta. Rankings. Halloween Cup. Nope, it's worse. But man, that you'd have to respect the Sludge Bomb from a Shadow Drapion. All right, I have already lost after 0-4 with this team. I've already lost faith in it, so I am going to go back to the Aura team. As much as I like Drapion, I really like using Drapion. In fact, all three of these Pokemon are fun to use. Like, Mandibuzz is no fun. The only reason I switched out of this team to begin with is that I was encountering a lot of, like, Drapion leads, and then when I switched into the Mandibuzz, not Drapion, I was encountering a lot of Dragougi leads, and then when I switched into Mandibuzz, we'd run into Azu, and so just you're on the back foot for so much of the battle. So I ended up trying to switch it up. This team has been going so well. I've been getting just so many 5-0s. It got me up to like 26 something. So let's try that again. I'm dying for a Rocket Event 2 Zorts. We haven't had one in way too long. Did you celebrate Halloween? We did not. Australia is not particularly big on Halloween. Our major grocery stores try and make it a thing, but the way they do it just seems so cheap. The only people you see out Halloweening are very, very young kids. I have Air Slash on this. Do you recommend that? I find Air Slash better for taking on like Drapion and Skuntank. Also, Buck with the $10 tip. Thank you so much, mate. We don't bring this one out too often. Only when we get tips now, because we gave up affiliate status, so we don't get subscribers. But we do have this. Thank you so much for the $10 tip. That is going straight into the Pallet Town money box. I don't know, the bank account. So I don't necessarily keep the money for myself. I keep all the money that we make through the Pallet Town channels aside to use on the thing. Like once we start building up a solid regular income, we plan to do things like offering prize money for tournaments, paying content creators to make content on behalf of Pallet Town. So we've got some big plans, and that money absolutely goes a long way towards doing that. So we really appreciate that. No, business class, mate. Cheng. Doing well. That was a process and a half. Oh, man. So what did you have to do? because we don't want it to be too hard for people to give Palatown money. Are there other times of year you dress up or anything? No, not particularly. So yeah, Halloween is not a thing. I mean, it's kind of a thing, but it's not really a thing. I suspect people... I suspect there are a few people that have Halloween parties, but I have no friends, so I'm not being invited to them if they are. It's been so long. Same here, Zorts. It's gonna be a very long time to put them all into to execute them all. Oh, you work for the airline, so the pass we got allows us to be upgraded. Don't worry, I'm poor. Ooh, come on, a bit faster, please. Okay, so that was only 4 snarls, if I counted correctly. So we don't have to worry about a psychic. Oh man, I feel like I'm at a club now. Stop it, Cable! This Cable used to be the good one. Come on. Alright, now Mandy comes in. Oh, okay. I really should have switched out. I mean, Wormadam obviously better against Tox here. Yeah, perfect. We'll just stick with this. We can wear an Earth Power, so I might do that. So that's Poison Fang. I don't need to bother throwing charge moves here. And we won't get the opportunity. It's actually gotten too cold, so I'm gonna turn that aircon off now. Zorts says, what inspired the name Palatown? What inspired? I'm not exactly sure. It sounded cool for a start. That's probably the biggest one. But then, like, I wanted something that has, it brings. The name Palatown is such a strong association, a strong connection with the universe of Pokemon. That I believe when you hear the name Palatown PvP, it just instantly, you know, you know exactly what it's about. I also like the idea of like people starting their journeys there. And I was reading up on it. Apparently in the manga or something like that, like every Pokemon League champion ever has lived in Palatown at some point. Very interesting to see the difference in culture. It is I'm always surprised about some of the differences between Australian and non-Australian culture. Some of the stuff that we just assumed is normal, other people find weird. trying to think of some stuff. Like, I'm constantly being tagged in Discords like, is this normal? I'm like, yeah, of course. Isn't it? Isn't it normal for you? So Buck says, go to your Twitch page, find Streamlabs, make a Streamlabs account, put in my card, verify it through my email, then send it. Yeah, that is a lot of steps. We need to think of something. We need to find a way to make that. In fact, I'm going to put that up on the board. That is not on. We need to find a better way for people to tip. All right, so we have 17 sets left today. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. How many a psychic? It is 5 snarls to a psychic, so 13 energy per snarl. 4 snarls gets you to 52 energy. So that first psychic takes 5 snarls, and then like the next few take 4, I think. Because psychic's 55 energy. Sounds like we need more duct tape. Or a team to the rescue. Too cold. Canada would torture. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But at the same time, Australia would torture you. Palatown is where Pokemon began. Yep, that is true as well. It's the best starting town. Oh, man, the 90s were a great time to be a kid with a Game Boy. Totally agree. Now, these Dragaugi leads are killing me. Howie Rag says, I thought it was where Bob Ross was from. Palatown. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, okay. I don't mind this switch in. Hopefully they don't have Hydro Pump. I have seen very few Hydro Pump Azu. That was 7 bubbles, though. I am just going to... Oh, that's 8. I'm going to hope that they don't have Hydro Pump. I'm going to play the odds. Beautiful. So now they're 2 away from another Ice Beam. Oh, interesting that they are still building. So I believe they're on 88 energy right now. Or 77. Wow, what is with... The annoying thing... Oh, you know what? This is actually a good play by them. Because... now they are already up to another Ice Beam. So I have to shield. And I'm also not going to be able to farm with Nidoqueen. So, good play. Okay, so I'm trying to bait him. I can see them calling the bait. Oh, they didn't. Oh, nice. 2, 3, 4. And it's another Dragaugi Azu core. Ridiculous. Caught the Aqua Tail. I'm actually I would be annoyed in their position right now. Being able to switch in that moment. This is... Oh, there's that Shadow Drapion that we know and love. So, we've got 1 shield. We've got to use it wisely. So we're not going to be able to survive another Sludge Bomb. We can... Ah, gross. Come on. Come on. We can probably get this thing low enough that we can Poison Jab it down. And that would enable us to Earth Power the Dragaugi. Oh, that's big. I think... Oh, that is actually the perfect result. The perfect result. Earth Power should KO from here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, jeez, that was close. Because we didn't want to let that Dragougi get any more farm on the Mandibuzz than it needed to. But we also didn't want to risk that Drapion pressuring our shield, burning our shield by surviving and firing on that Nidoqueen. So that was the absolute best thing that we could have hoped for. Pokemon, GoldenEye, and Mario were the best games to grow up with. I never played GoldenEye. I have heard so many good things about it. Actually, no. I think I played once in my, like, mid-20s. And not too much Mario. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, they were my jam. That's where that's where I spend my childhood. The GoldenEye cheat options. I remember looking up a whole bunch of Grand Theft Auto cheat options, and like they do their cheats well. I remember I loved combining the cheat for everyone having weapons, like pedestrians and all that, to pedestrians riot. So every mission, there were just explosions and gunshots happening like all over the place. It was like playing the game in a war zone. You have brutal arachnophobia. Wow, okay. If it helps, there's really not as many spiders as what we're made out to have. But we do have spiders, so yeah, that might be a problem. Ocarina of Time has my number one spot. Again, never played that one. It was all Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank. I loved. Played a lot of Ratchet and Clank. Mandy can rank tank an Ice Beam. It can. Was that the better way to go though? I also I think there's a lot to say about hiding the information. So I don't think at that stage we'd seen what their third Pokemon was. If I then sent in the Mandibuzz to sure take an Ice Beam, then they have all the information of what my team is. And so they can make the best decisions on like, okay, this is what we'll send in against the Mandibuzz to take it out, etc, etc. Lily Bear says, I have arachnophobia and I live here. I highly doubt you'd actually see spiders on holiday here unless you go out. I think that's a hard promise to make. Thank you for the follow, Stupid1989. Welcome in. Let us know where you're visiting from and what you've been running in your GBL battles. It's so good, and I hate how much Mandy tanks Ice Beams as a Driploom user. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, so, like, Driploom does have win cons against Mandibuzz, which is crazy. I literally had my 3-year-old step on a spider for me the other day. I told her it was a game. Yeah, Lily Bear, you should see Lily Bear when she sees a spider or a moth. It's... Oops. Hey, Kevin's here. Kevin is going to be our first challenger for next month's episode of The Ring. If you guys weren't tuned in last night for The Ring, which I happen to know most of you, the vast majority, were not tuned in. The Ring is a very cool show that we've just started here, where it's a King of the Ring style game where two players battle a best of 5. The winner stays on and takes on a new challenger. They use the current month's Silph Arena format as a meta, and we had Josh in a box take out all 3 matchups to start and end as our champion. So he's undefeated after 3 matches. And Kevin will be the first challenger coming in to take him on next month. Well, this month. It's going to air on the last weekend of this month. So stay tuned for the exact date and time. Zort says Queen for life. Buck says solid finish. Pretty sure they got to 2 right at the end. I don't think so. I think there was still a couple. I think I counted 6 Dragon Tails. So I think there was still a couple away. Oh, Weather Ball Ice would be insane. Actually, no, I think I prefer Icy Wind, to be honest. I like how much Froslass can do to Mandy, even if you don't win the 1 shield. You have caused Mandy so much hurt. It becomes scarred for the rest of the battle. I speedrun Golden Knight to this day. Been playing for 25 plus years. Best game of all time, hands down. Such a pioneer for today's shooter games. I have heard of it repeatedly being on best all-time games lists. So I believe that it's good. But yeah, I was never... Because, like, it was Nintendo 64, right? I never had an N64. My first game console, apart from the Game Boy, was the PlayStation 1. Similar to Jak and Daxter. That's another one I haven't seen. Haven't played. Yeah. Might need to quit my job and make getting OOT into people's hands. My life. Oh, Ocarina of Time. What platform is that one on? Is that one a 64 game as well? Kevin said, I finally enjoyed a GBL again this weekend. 10 p.m. Saturday was 22.86. 10 sets later and 9 p.m. Sunday, 26.80. 394 points in 10 sets. Way to go, Kevin. That is crazy. If she can stand there and spray it, she has bigger balls than I do. I just run. I never told you all that big spider in my room the other night showed up a few days later downstairs in our living room, heard my mum scream, then a very dull thud from my dad squashing it with a shoe, and it finally gone until, like, everyone walks away and you see the spider just go. And looks towards the family, then just drags itself under the couch. Oh, so we've already picked our competitors for this month. We picked them at random each month. My Fold Discord got hacked a couple of weeks ago. Yes. Yes, I remember that happening. I remember you talking about that. The address is invalid for the Discord link. Son of a bitch. No, that should be valid. I'm quite sure that's still a valid link. Oh, this thing is annoying me. Why is that being such a pain in the bum? Trainer Ash NZ, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, buddy. Are you visiting from NZ? Oh, you're in the Discord now as well. Nice. Welcome to the Discord. Welcome to Pallet Town. So, to join in on the ring, there's a channel called Grab a Roll, and there's a button there you can click to get on the list of people we pick from when picking contestants for the ring. Oh, there's that psychic we were worried about. I mean, it still does we still do pretty well out of it. Unfortunately, there was a defense drop there. But, I mean, either way, a foul play was going to KO us from there, whether we got that defense drop or not. We will have to shield the next one. I don't want to use 2 shields on this one. That sucks. Okay. So we know we can tank anything from this thing, so we can just air slash down. Okay, I was worried it would be like an Azu. This is actually best case scenario. We'd rather be facing this Drapion with the Mandy than the Wormadam. With shields up, anyway. With shields down, it's a bit of a different story. And then in the 0-0, I still think Drapion wins. Just building up that energy. Building. Are we gonna... I wasn't counting. Are we gonna get double sludge bombed? I will use the second shield here. Perfect. Okay, so we can tank at one Shadow Ball. They're probably going to Poison Fang then Shadow Ball. I don't think we're going to be burning at any shields. Any of their shields. Okay, so Shadow Ball should KO from here. Oh, I would have loved for that last Confusion damage to go through. Oh, it did. So let's see how this goes. Can we make it? Oh, no! Ah! Gross. That is not on. I demand a rematch. Alright, sounds good, Buck. We'll do. Lurk for a bit while I carry stuff in, including my pet snake, whom I'll share in the Discord. Sounds good. So you're still moving. It's 3 AM and you're still moving. Is that the correct use of whom? I think so. I've never been great with who versus whom. Can't complain, but I'm sure Qantas service is superior. I mean, Qantas is known for pretty good service. Puppy break from work. Just realized it's almost 4:30 AM. Yeah, I just noticed that it's almost 4:30 AM. Alright, sounds good, Buck. Alright, so there's Umbreon again. I'm still not going to guess they've got Psychic, but I will be better at counting this time. 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. Foul play, awesome. They have got another one, which they will fire now. I'll continue to let it go. Two. Oh, that cable. 4. I think we will burn a shield to maintain switch here. It's really annoying that that doesn't KO. Alright, what do we got? So that'll be lunge. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. Going to Bug Buzz to try and get the defense drop. Come on, please. Thank you. So even though Iron Head in a vacuum is better to use than Bug Buzz because it is single resistant versus Bug Buzz is double, I am trying to go for the defense drop so that Mandy can come in and take good care of it. Bone Club. They were expecting Nido to come back in. I'm gonna let this one go. We're not out of the woods because those 2 shields that they've got is still something to worry about. I mean, that didn't do very much at all. If Ariados gets to like a Mega Horn, that's going to be a problem. If they switch out, then I'm going to bring in Nido. We've seen both their moves, so we don't have to worry about like a sneaky Fire Blast in there. Oh, they let that go. I was actually a little surprised that they let that go because like I had given them an opportunity to build a ton of energy there, which they could have threatened the Mandy with. Still moving, but so close to being done. Getting lots of Diggersby XL from the steps. Good to hear. '60s, '70s, '80s. They sound like a commercial radio station. So that should be Aqua Tail. I'll catch the next one. See, yeah, now, this team, I think, does struggle a little against Drapion, especially Aqua Tail Drapion. That is 5 Poison Stings, so built up a crunch. We can potentially win this switch advantage, but I don't think we want to. I think we need... Shields are more important than switch advantage in this particular battle now. Oh, yuck. That's fine. I wasn't counting the bubbles, because when I'm talking to the chat, I can only think of so many things at once. So, do not know how much energy they've got. So, I'm just going to have to fire it there. Alright, now the crunch is ready. I will shield. Oh yeah, of course. Why would they Fire Crunch when they got Aqua Tail? I should have thrown Poison Fang there. So I can try and burn the remaining shield with Bug Buzz. But those crunches are just coming so fast. I think that's actually why I ended up changing the team around, because yeah, Drapion just gives this team so much trouble. And see, yeah, I can't use this shield here. Oh, we survived. That is big. Hey, okay. Oh, interesting. We might survive. Nah, I don't think we're gonna get to the second Poison Fang, especially if they get through an extra powder snow. Hey, Hawkozzy. How are you? Welcome in, Hawkozzy from Tasmania. How's your GBL and Silph season been going? Zor says, what do you all think of Brawler Cup? I am really interested to see how teams play out, because it is so wide open. I personally, I've said it on the podcast before, I personally don't do as well in the wide open metas. The more constricted the meta, the better I seem to do. Like, the Luna Cup was fantastic for me, but yeah, I'm not sure how I'll do. Like, the idea is great. I love the idea. Love the theme. I'm always excited to bring Shadow Machamp. Yeah, that's fair. Brawler's going to be interesting, to say the least. I almost changed my team, and I never do that. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to build a team without any holes. That's another problem with the wide open metas. You've been trying to build a team without holes as well. The things I like all tend to be weak to ice. Interesting. And I think Snowy Cast Form is probably going to be a little bit popular. Dwayne S says, who would you use instead of Worm in this team, as I don't have one? The first thing that comes to mind is Venomoth, but I'm not sure about that one. Let's see where it's at on the rankings. Venomoth is number 96 with a score of 75, so that's not great. What other confusion users are there? XL Dustox? Or, okay, so instead of a confusion user, what about the steel bugs? No, we don't want steel or bug, we want steel and bug. Forretress and Shadow Sizor are probably the best. Do you have those two? Or a regular Sizor will be fine as well. Like holy cheese? So bad? Is that what I get to take from that? Good lead. Now, they're built to 6. They've got to have Ice Beam. They've either got Ice Beam or Hydro, and they're not going to throw Play Rough. Bug Buzz will do a reasonable amount of damage. And, of course, the defense drop. From here, I will farm down. Oh, wow, I actually didn't think it would do that much. I'm going to switch back out to Nidoqueen when this Azu comes back in. Ooh. Perfect. They knew that wasn't an Earth Power. Oh, can we make it? No, we can't. Bugger. I would have loved another Poison Fang debuff there. So they can only throw Aqua Tail. The other options for moves are Gunk Shot and Outrage. Outrage being resisted, Gunk Shot being double resisted, so they're only going to throw Aqua Tail. I will shield here, actually. Oh, bugger, they got another one in. Wait, what? What? What was that just then? I'm glad it didn't cost us the battle. Might try Mantine for the first time. Mantine is pretty good. It's a nice safe option. It's got a lot of safe matchups. My Gudra and Gligar should serve my spice pretty nicely in this month. Mantine's alright, and if you land a good bait, always worth it. Zortz enjoys the bait game. Gengar and Scrafty are kind of my folks. Or my kind of folks. Good luck on your sets. I just finally got a 5-0, which put me about 20 points above where I started the night. So I'm going to take a nap. Excellent work, sweet. Congratulations on your 5-0. I tend not to like the baiting game, to be honest. A fairy type Dragout. So, would you make it Dragon Fairy or Fairy Poison? Zaki Poo. Long way from home. Ooh, Mawile. Don't have Ice Fang, 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 don't have Ice Fang. Woo! Now, actually, Nido, I believe, still loses this without a bait. In the one shield, anyway. Which we get. Also, what are they doing? Not firing those power-up punches. I feel like this is going to be power-up punch. Yep, they got us. Oh, what do we got here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no. We absolutely should have sent in Wormadam there. That was a mistake made by us panicking. And it's going to really cost us, because now they also get to farm us as well. Poor decisions were made. Interesting. Oh. Suddenly not as bad. Unfortunately, that still leaves Wormadam to potentially get locked in against that Mawile. Oh, gross! Nope, I screwed that up so bad. Just watching your health bar and your dreams disappear in front of your eyes. We just witnessed Fish summoning the favorable mode. Didn't help us in the end. Hey, alright. I didn't think we'd actually caught that. Now this is a difficult decision to make. No, it's Charm, so we're gonna send in Nidoqueen. If it was Powder Snow, it would have been difficult because, like, obviously, Wormadam beats the crap out of Tox. But it also beats the crap out of Ninetales. We've got a Poison Jab through, which is great. Can we get there? No, bugger. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. How much does Weather Ball do? Heaps. I'm gonna blind hit Poison Jab, because I believe we should get to an Earth Power. Oh, you absolute mad lad. Okay, we're good. This team is insanely weak to Wormadam Trash. What is their game? Wow, double shielding. You know what? For a team that we absolutely countered the crap out of, it still gave us a fair amount of trouble. This is why I choose regular Nidoqueen and not Shadow to occasionally tank some... Yeah, right. Hey, Aman. Welcome back. To Hope and Dream. What is that Pokemon? The Ting and Small? Or the Tiny Thing and Small. It's the pink one? Oh, the one that we use? That is a Wormadam Trash. So that's a Steel Bug type with Confusion. Yes. You have to have a female trash Burmy. Yeah, it's not very common at all. It's there were a lot of them spawning for a particular event a while ago, and that's where I got this one from. Okay, not good. Should I go for Iron Head to get to the next charge move quicker, or should I go for Bug Buzz to get the defense drop? Never mind. Man. Lunge, perfect. Come on, Bug Buzz, Bug Buzz. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, we should get another Iron Head off. Oh, how do you not shield there? Come on. Okay. I keep changing my mind and it keeps being too late. Okay, we got the shield that time, which is great. So now, yeah, we've got to throw in Nidoqueen here. They've spent their Galvantula now, which is really nice, because we don't have to worry about Mandy coming in against it. Hopefully they don't have Azu in the back. What else would we be scared of? Just any fairies. We've been lunged, so this Earth Power is not going to do much. Okay, this is good. Might have to try and catch a Poison Fang at some stage. Oh, we got there. Woo! Thank you, Cable. Now, can we get to the Earth Power in time? The answer is no. I think we can farm down. Maybe not. Oh, shit. What? How did they have that much energy? Yeah, loads of energy from constantly farming bits of nidoqueen. Son of a bitch. I had completely forgotten that. I thought that we had won the game after switching into that nidoqueen. Now, I'm gonna stay in with this matchup, but we have to make sure we win it. Even if we have to go 2-0 shields down. Because we need that Wormadam to go in against the Ninetales. I'm gonna shield this first one in case they try and sneak a Psychic on us. We can survive a foul play from here, so I am going to leave it. Perfect. I'm gonna have to let the Nido go down here. So I should be able to farm up to like almost 2 Iron Heads. Oh, but those charms are too I'm gonna save it. One more confusion, then we will put this Ninetales out of its misery. Oh, interesting. Surely with a shield in hand, we're going to be fine against this Froslass. Oh, we almost didn't even need to bring in Mandy here. We got in another Air Slash, which is even more helpful. I was worried. I'm gonna be totally honest. Must have been hot today. My car is hot inside day 30. Yeah, it was very hot today. What the absolute effing F? As I was typing that, I look at my side mirror to see a big old spider literally killing and spinning up a bug. Wow. That would be a cool thing to watch. Hey, Edward. How was your weekend? Shadow SDCA. Oh, wonderful. Could not ask for better. And I also love it when they don't switch out immediately. Now, we win this, but we're gonna have to burn shields. And we have to make sure we do win this because we want to make sure Nidoqueen goes in against Garth again. Oh, we got an air slash, which is great. Do we... Yeah, okay, so we'll shield from here. See, yeah, that... I should have shielded one earlier because now they can just spend one shield and poison jab us down to death. But they don't. That is super lucky. They needed to win switch here. That's going to be lunge. We can take a lunge just fine. I don't want to earth power because that just takes so much energy. We've been double debuffed, so I'm happy to fully charge this. Denied a bubble, by the look of it. I think Nidoqueen's done his job. Thank you for your service. Come on. Aura says, why'd you do that? Oh, why'd you do what? Because Galb's gone. As in, why did I switch into Mandy? Frillish. It's okay, I'm mainly working or spending it with the kids. Oh, that's cool. I mean, the spending with kids parties. The working isn't. What do you do for work? Do you enjoy your job? I'd seen a few webs come up, but I was like, I can't see you. Now it's getting absolutely doused in spray the second I get home. You're like, that spider fucked up. I would have probably switched to Worm, but in hindsight, this is much more logical. You'll have to remind me, because like I've got such a terrible short-term memory. So what happened, it was the Galv lead, they swapped to Nido, and we counter switched to Mandy. Oh yeah, so yeah. So you would have brought in Wormadam there, but yeah, I wanted to take it on with Mandy because like now I know that the Galv is in the back there. I can take on, like, if I don't win Switchback, then Wormadam gives me a much better chance against the Galvantula than the Mandy would. But having said that, I still would have lost if they had shielded that last foul play. They let that Nidoqueen go down against the Mandy. Now, for the mirror, I like to throw Earth Power first, shield whatever they throw, and then catch the second one on Mandy. They're absolutely shielding this. There is no way in a million years they're going to let this go through. That's a pretty good result. Very happy with this switching. I'm calling it. I'm going to win this one. Like, I don't have to win switch advantage back, because Wormadam's going to do just fine against Nidoqueen. I just have to chip away as much damage as possible on this Umbreon. And then Nidoqueen can finish the job. I know it doesn't have Psychic now, so I don't have to worry about shielding it. Oh, and it used its energy as well. And another Pokemon that is very weak to Wormadam. Bugger. I wanted them to shield that. I mean, there was really no reason for them to shield that. So, I don't know why I was so hopeful. And they quit. If that's their best answer to Mandy, yeah, absolutely means there's maybe no Ice type at all in the back. Wormadam strikes again. Yeah, we've had a couple of teams where Wormadam's just been such a solid core breaker. Is my camera out of focus? Or is that just my screen being weird? Yeah, I think it was out of focus. We're gonna get back above 2,500, boys and girls. Haven't seen too many Drapion lately. Ooh, regular Scyther. Oh no! Okay, this isn't actually the worst thing. Because now that allows Nidoqueen to really charge up. Or maybe not. Huh. Bugger. I was hoping that since they knew my lead loses to what their lead was. Wow. That they would predict that I switch. I think they're energy dry now. Oh! Oh! Tables have turned. Repeat. The tables have turned. Potentially. They're gonna get me with another Aqua Tail before I can confusion them down. So I need to be able to get off 2 Iron Heads, which is a very tall order. Oh, I mean, it's not really. It wasn't a tall order at all. I got off an Iron Head and a Bug Buzz. This is fine. Like, there should be like 1 Poison Jab away. There we go. Yeah, right? Wormadam again. It's such a good pick. Just don't get it trapped against a Mandy, an Umbreon, or a Mawile. Firefang Mawile. Other than that, you're good. Declengy Belgy. Okay, this is a good lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can let this one go. That will be the Night Slash. I will shield this one. Poison Fang them. And then catch the next crunch on Mandy. Man, that Poison Jab, Poison Fang combo is just insane. It's almost in the yellow already. We'll tank one Sludge Bomb. Alright, this won't KO. Okay, this is good. Four, five. I'm gonna let this go. That probably wasn't the right decision. I wanted to try and get to a poison. Okay, they're using their energy. That's good. I wanted to try and get to a poison fang against the Golbat so those confusions would do quicker work. Oh, that's gross. They get an extra wing attack there. Now we can tank a Shadow Ball. Or maybe we can't. Pretty sure we can. Because this isn't Shadow. I think we have to no shield here. I think we're in trouble. Oh, we got there. Woo! We would not have survived for one more confusion. I believe my spider friend is now drowning. He really messed up coming out into the outside record team. Boy, did he mess up. Boy, is his face red. Oh, no, hang on. His face isn't red. It's more dismembered. With the sheer amount of spray. GG, spider. But also, I hate the amount of spray you use. Like, that is so bad for the environment. And you know what's not bad for the environment? Spiders. It's a bit of a slog. I will have to use a shield here to win this matchup. Can I farm? I can. It was a bit risky on their part bringing in Wormadam. Just trying to switch out there at the last moment. Maybe trying to catch a move? Maybe they were trying to catch a Poison Fang there? Oh, that's a bit gross. But that's okay. I thought they were at another Iron Head. Or Bug Buzz, whatever. And we're good. I think that they're gonna quit as soon as they see the Wormadam. Darn it. I was sure. That's fine. You keep going, buddy. I mean, there was absolutely no need for me to fire Poison Fang here. I thought that man actually had a little more HP than that. You won't make the same mistake twice. They curl up to decrease their surface area. You got to spray them again when they think they're safe again. Oh man, that is horrible. It does the job. You just spray them once, just a quick shh, that's it, and then it just suffocates them. What it must be like to be a spider, to feel all 8 of your legs and see through all of your eyes. They're probably thinking that about us though. Like, wow, what's it like only having 2 legs? How on earth do you stand like that? And only 2 eyes? Poor things can't see very much. No, what it must be like to be a spider in Lily's vicinity. If you're a spooter and your name doesn't start with Galv or Ari, get out of here. I need a try-hard fish next season. I need meta using molding if losing fish. I'm not sure what you mean, Gravy. You might have to elaborate or reword that. I used to just not be able to go near them. Now I can go within spraying. Well, I mean, that's an improvement. Don't like them inside the house. I do get a bit... Like, when there's a spider in my room, I'm like, hey, I'm watching you. I had a butt crawl in my ear at night. Made for a crazy ER trip. You fucking what? I mean, I assume that's a bug. A bug crawling you. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry. That would freak me out. That's where I draw the line. I would be shouting, get it out, get it out, get it out of me right now. Yep, it was a redback. They can get it. In your ear, oh man, yeah, I agree. That is just nope. That is an absolute nope. What kind of bug was it? Oh, we're on a 4-0 at the moment. Button your ears. Rule 42. Yeah, slash again. 2, 3, 4. Oh, really? How did they get that in? 5. 6. 6. It's 54 energy. So it's not enough for a Shadow Ball. 2, 3. 4, 5. We'll shield this one. We got in another poison jab, so we can farm down from here. Come on, don't shield this, don't shield this. Ah, 2 earns. So that'll be Shadow Ball. Should do about half HP. Oh, 2/3. This is interesting. 5 poison jabs. 6, 7, 8. Surely they're just going to Dark Pulse. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not Sludge Wave, surely. Is it Sludge Wave? It's Acid Spray. Dark Pulse might hurt a bit too much, actually. Okay, phew. Boom. And they quit. Just let me get, like, it's one more air slash, 2 poison jabs. Just let me get it. Like, quitting at that point is just a sore loser thing to do. You are not saving anyone's time by quitting with 2 poison jabs left. Yeah, don't let your bed skirt touch the floor or walls. Done and done. Luckily, I don't have a skirt around my bed. Did it get out, or is your ear its home now? was a roach big enough to make the doc ask if he could take a pic. Oh, I don't know if I want to. I have to look at it, but oh, I'm gonna hate that experience of seeing that image. Oh, and that Discord link came up just perfectly. It was time to... Oh, yeah, we need to change that stream title. Hey, Left J. Is someone able to use the change stream title command or whatever? The command... Hang on, let me look it up. Oh, I gotta log in. We got a 5-0 though. Very handy. I want to at least get to like 2,700 by the end of tonight. Cloudbot. Commands. Default. Words queue, media share, loyalty, misc. Load spell. Come on, where is it? Isn't there a set title? Lily Bear, sorry to be a pain. Do you mind going into Twitch and YouTube and changing the titles manually? Hate to be a pain in the bum. Facebook can go stuff itself. I don't care about Facebook. It'd be Go Battle Day with Aura Team. So for some reason my chat reset itself. What are you saying probably to? Fred the Road is in Palatown Poker Pets. What a great place to put him. Yeah, so I think you can, like, there should be an edit button next to the names or something like that. So you're like, if you had that power, you would meme it. So that's Power Up Punch. Oh, hey, it works. Damn. Thank you, Aura. Now, we've got to change it on YouTube, which I assume Lily Bear is off doing. Come on! You didn't even meme. Well done. Oh, I don't want to shoot a power-up punch. Gross. Alright, thank you, Lilybay. I am going to hope that this first one is lunge. Bugger. This one will probably be lunge, but I've got to use that shield. I can't let Mandibuzz go in against Gal. Yeah. Gonna have to wear a charge move here. I think it's lunge, but I'm gonna shield. The Volt Switch damage didn't come through, which is great. But yeah, no shields with an attack drop. This isn't looking good. Aqua Tail? That just gives me false hope. Do you think they'll fix the lag in time for Worlds? I doubt it. GoCast was saying something about them using like their own network and devices. Like I don't know how cellular networks work. But like they'd still have to use like the same providers that the rest of us do, right? Like just to throw a name out there, like AT&T. Like surely they can't actually stop there from being lagged that way. But having their own devices, I think, will help. Because, like, our own devices have so many other apps and things going on that, like, there's so many background processes happening that we probably aren't even aware of. And so it just slows everything down. They tried very hard to lure out that Wormadam. With the, with the Marwa? No. 2, 3, 4. Five. I'm gonna leave this. Oh, really? No. Oh, now I have no idea how much energy it has. And I don't know whether it's Aqua Tail or Crunch. I'll know here, because like most Drapion have Crunch, so that leaves the other move as either Sludge Bomb or Aqua Tail. So we've just seen Sludge Bomb, which makes me think that they don't have Aqua Tail. I'm gonna let this go. Oh, great. Great. Because I was worried we'd get Wormadam stuck in against it. Or I will actually not even shield this one. Because now we've got Mandibuzz and Drapion on no HP. So I am going to take this Wormadam into the final matchup with 2 shields to play with. We just have to worry about the Drapion catching a move. Oh, it's another Dark, and it's Skuntank! That's real bad. 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna shield. In case I just missed a poison gem. Because I've done that before. I've thought, oh, that was 7 of this fast move, and it turns out that it was 8, and I just didn't see one somehow. Oh, now that was 9. Let's crunch again. Ah, whew. Thank you for the follow. M. Luca the Boss. Welcome in. Alright, don't be flamethrower, 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 don't be flamethrower. Whew! I was sweaty. But that is probably just because it's hot in here. I don't think I can change the title on YouTube. Oh, hang on, there's more that I've missed here. Yeah, hopefully they'll address the source of the problem in some capacity. I hope so, yeah. Because that would suck for the World Championships to be lag affected. Like, they would have to have the same Sylph rule that Sylph does, where you can replay lag affected battles, but it would just make for a very poor spectacle if they keep having to redo battles because of lag. All the Drapions are back. Bet it's tough to deal with and so. Yeah, it is. There are a lot of people who will pretend they didn't see any lag. I vividly remember one where I was like, okay, so I'll send a rematch, and they're like, what, why? And I'm like, because of that massive lag. And they're like, oh, do you have any footage? Do you have a recording? And I'm like, sure. And I send them this, I go through the process of uploading this video where there is a very clear moment where my Pokemon stops attacking, allowing them to build up to their next charge move and then throw. And they're like, oh, so, what did they say? Like, oh, so you mean this point where you stopped tapping? And I'm like, yeah, I stopped tapping because my Pokemon was no longer responding. You can see me trying to tap at this point, and they're like, yep, okay, I see what you mean. And I'm like, stop being a jerk. You know there was lag. Just, let's rematch this, save everyone's time. And that is very much not an isolated incident. There is a lot of that going on, and that kind of turns a lot of people away from Sylph tournaments. I don't think I can change the title on YouTube. I'd have to be logged into my YouTube. You click library and then the 3 dots next to the video, and edit the title will come up, but it just gives me share or remove from my... Okay. I could probably change it myself after the stream, but then, like, who's watching the VODs? A great battle to watch. I'm glad you think so, Aura. I wish it was recorded on my phone so I could upload it to TikTok. I'm convinced fish chant magic works. We'll have to test this. Science. Much better than my performance in the ring. I do think it was a combination of slow fast moves and bad luck for me, and maybe errors reading Josh's team. It sucks. You always feel like there's so many things you could have done. Like, you know you're a better battler. You feel a little bit judged for doing... I've been there, being a streamer who loses a lot. I know how you feel. My switches have been so slow recently, like I tap 5 times and then the opponent gets a charge move. Yeah, that's, oh, it's so annoying. I'm excited to try in-person Silph hopefully soon. Hopefully that's better in person. I think it is, yeah. The in-person tournaments were always so much fun, meeting up with friends, you know, having that interaction in person. And there's a lot more immediate, like if there is a dispute, then there's a lot more immediate resolution with a staff member being right there that you can take it to. Good lead. And they go straight out to Escavalier. Oh, boo. That's going to be Megahorn now, I betcha. I don't want a shield. Oh, no. Alright, well, they've used a shield, so I'm a bit happier to use my shield. 10, 11, 12. Oh, mate. Are they going to try and drill run me here? I think I got to let this go. Now I'm not going to get that foul play off because of lag. Ugh. Oh, this is the worst thing. That's drill run. Can I get the farm down? Oh, no. So I'm going to shield here. Wow. What am I doing? I actually should have used Earth Power. Do we survive a Night Slash? We do. So they are going to shield now. I mean, I assume. Surely they are. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so... we have to shield here. Yeah. And like a Bug Buzz isn't going to be enough to take out the Obstagoon. I feel like that was largely due to that lag that stopped us getting out off that extra foul play against the Escavalier. I'm very annoyed by that. It sounds real fun, something to look forward to. Well, good luck in your battles. Headed off to bed. Alright, congratulations on the move. Well done for finishing. Have a good night, mate. Just got beaten by a Crawdaunt. Was it Waterfall or Snull? More lag! Oh, was that only 6 powder snows? Oh, do they have crunch? I've seen a couple of... Nope. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shield here. Oh, really? Oh, that's some bullshit. We're not going to be able to air slash down. I'm going to let this go through and then... I don't know how much energy they've got though, because of that lag at the beginning. There you go. They're not switching out immediately, which I find interesting. So that's got to be last resort. What have they got in the back? Ooh, okay. Can we get to 2 aerial aces? Interesting. Ah! Now, shitty Australian internet, as the regulars here will know, shitty Australian internet stops me from being able to deny fast moves. So, them getting in that extra counter right at the end stopped me from being able to finish them off with the aerial ace. Now, I knew that going in, so I can't blame losing on that. But that is why I lost. It's very annoying. Thanks, Kevin. I'm gonna try. And lag again. Oh, really? Okay, so they're on 9 Earth Powers now. 9 Poison Jabs. $10, $11, $12. So they're on, this will be Poison Fang, and they're on 4 Poison Jabs worth, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they've got another Earth Power ready. I can't really afford to use that shield on my Nidoqueen when their Nidoqueen has the Earth Power already ready. Just gonna blind fire Iron Head here. Oh, that's bad. That ended up not going well. This is actually probably going to be Poison Fang. No? Okay, that's good. Don't get the defense drop. Don't get the... Okay, fantastic. Oh, can you not lag? Please! We were losing that anyway, with or without the lag. But I would much rather get my ass handed to me with no lag than a close loss with lag. Oh. From a 5-0 to a 1-4, that so angry. I'm gonna like clear out my device memory. And calm. No worries in the world. By the way, the rule here is if I do ever get tilted at the game, you'll have to tell me to shut up and stop being a princess. Because this is meant to be a no toxicity place. Positive vibes here. They saw that coming. 6, 7. Okay, we can probably win back switch advantage here. We're gonna have to keep using shields from this point to make sure because we need to get that Wormadam matched against the Dragougi. The fact that they haven't shielded yet is a major bonus. So we will use one shield. Hopefully we can air slash down before we have to use the next shield. Whew. Alright. That works. Oh, yuck. Bad move. I think we just straight Poison Fang here. If they come in and snipe with the Aqua Tail, then we will... Oh, do we even shield here? Actually, I don't think we... Because those poison jabs from Skuntank aren't going to do too much. We can burn one shield with an Iron Head. We might even be able to get the second shield off him as well. I don't know how much energy they've got. But I will not use the shield on the Wormadam. I will use it on the Nidoqueen. Oh, they let it go. Interesting. I think they're done. Honestly, the lag on throwing moves and on switching is making the game unplayable for me tonight. Yeah, I've been suffering the same thing. And you know what makes it even more annoying is that everyone blames lag, and so it makes it less believable when it actually is lag, and you're like, yeah, lag cost me that. EU is awake, a good chunk might be having lunch break, so chances are there are quite a few people playing. So you're thinking server strain? That would be the case at any point, because like at other times, like the Americans would be playing. Alright. See you, Aura. It's not just Americans. Oh, we got in a poison jab, which is great. Oh, that sound is triggering me. I don't have a better cable. Or maybe I do. It's just very short. Oh, bummer. Oh, did I catch it? I did. Ooh, what do we got? I don't mind this at all. I think I survive an Iron Head. I should survive an Iron Head. Barely. Oh, send Nidoqueen back out to hide the information that'll go at Wormadam in the back. And wow, the damage from Bullet Punch did not come through, interestingly. I'm thinking maybe I should have no shielded there. Because they'd be very unwilling to go 0-2 shields down. And I would have survived. Okay, they're staying in. Oh, they got the defense drop. Okay, let's leave it. We're playing a dangerous game here. I should have shielded. All right, we're good. We won, and there was absolutely no lag in that whatsoever. Left J says, I did 20 battles today and ended on a 5-0. Figured it's not worth the stress to continue. Oh, you would not see me taking that attitude. I'd be like, I need more. Ricky Bobby, hey, welcome in, mate. The pain of the charger cable, I agree. I'm very much considering trying my short other cable. Even you're tapping a move and they're still just throwing fast moves at you feels bad. Half the time they're getting a charge move before I do. How are you supposed to do that? And they want to run an esports comp with this game. Good luck. Totally esports ready. Yeah, but we still play it. And we love it. Despite its problems. My big box of electronic cables. Got one that's that long. I don't think that's gonna work. Should have one more in here. No, that's not it. The batteries, I don't know what that is. Here we go. That's also not very long. So, I could go without the cable. I think the connection is not as good. We will try it that way. See how that goes for us. So we're 2-0 in this set. We've gone wild. First set was a 1-4. Then we had a 3-2, then a 5-0, and then a 1-4, and now we're 2-0. So we have been all over the place. And that's what she said. Pero Racing. Are they advertising? Mandabuzz. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Timed that wrong. I've also got my hand stuck in this packet of chips here. Yeah. Should be able to tank this and then farm. Well, they know what's coming. I actually should have Poison Fanged to make the Mandabuzz matchup easier. Alright, well, I get best of both worlds. But if I had Poison Fang first, then I actually would have gotten an Earth Power off, and they would not want to spend both their shields. Man, they are getting greedy. Now they have spent their second shield. Right, so we're going to get double Sludge Bombed. Oh, do they have Aqua Tail? Did they mess up? Oh, they done messed up. I'm going to leave this Mandy in here. Because we don't want to risk Stunfisk having Flamethrower against the Wormadam. In fact, I'm going to shield here. It's got Sludge Bomb. It's unlikely to have Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower, so we should be in the clear. They quit. I don't play it, actually. Once I get to Ace, I rarely play GBL. I didn't know that. Also, how's the mirroring looking of the phone? I'm looking at my kind of stream preview here, and it's not looking great. My very meta team is just getting hard counted in every direction. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. But, I mean, meta teams are easier to hard counter. Hey, we caught one. Are they going to try and outrage me next? Oh, they just might. I'm going to let that go. Oh, gunk shot. Right. But now they have all the information. And I have very little. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I feel like I've thrown this battle. I should have thrown Iron Head. Gotta get like bait, I guess. No, there it is, Wormadam. Oh. Oh, that is just so gross. I'm gonna use the shield. Maybe there's some parallel universe where we can get off 2 bug buzzers. But that is not this universe. I'm going Air Slash. It's better against the dark poisons, I find. Sir Slash. I'm gonna try plugging the cable back in. Because as much as I don't like the constant cable computer sounds, I'm not liking how jittery that mirroring is. What do you think of Shiny Nidoqueen? Good or bad? Hey, hey. Perfect. Perfect so far. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This foul play won't KO, so I probably should have actually let them go. Like, I probably should have not thrown that foul play there. Then again, probably a bit of a waste of energy otherwise. Now the Dazu's coming in. So... Nidoqueen might have to use a shield. And that would leave it open against their Nidoqueen with Earth Power, so... I'm thinking I've got to send in my Worm here. Just make sure I can keep that shield. Come on, no shield. Oh, yeah. So that's going to be Poison Fang. Oh, gross. I don't think I need a shield here. If they had Hydro Pump, that would have been just such a throw.